host David Yearwood as we break down cycling, all the sports, views, and everything in life on The Real Talk every Thursday at 7.
With Mr. Balance, I me say hey, hey, hey. This are the Real Talk show. Now we speak the facts them. Mr. Palace, I me say hey, hey, hey. This a Palace on the Real Talk show. I me say hey, hey, hey. We touch any topic, you know.
Hi there, Fisherworld Palace Joseph here, as you joined us every Thursday night for The Real Talk with my co-host David Yearwood as we break down cycling, all the sports, views, and everything in life on The Real Talk every Thursday at 7.
Things age with time. Mr. Palace speak what's on his mind. An overstanding true conversation, so all of the truth them get defined. So me tell you this a talk show surely makes sense. And Mr. Palace bring out the evidence. And we're standing for justice and it's evident. And yeah, we're standing firm against woman violence. Oh, come make we cash out cycling and basketball. Cause this a show is for one.
Hi there, Fisherworld Palace Joseph here, as you joined us every Thursday night for The Real Talk with my co-host David Yearwood as we break down cycling, all the sports, views, and everything in life on The Real Talk every Thursday at 7.
We touch any topic, you know. I me say hey, hey, hey. This a Palace and the Real Talk show. I me say hey, hey, hey. And if you don't know, now you must know.
Hi there, Fisherworld Palace Joseph here, as you joined us every Thursday night for The Real Talk with my co-host David Yearwood as we break down cycling, all the sports, views, and everything in life on The Real Talk every Thursday at 7.
With Mr. Palace, I me say hey, hey, hey. This are the Real Talk show. Now we speak the facts them. Mr. Palace, I me say hey, hey, hey. This a Palace on the Real Talk show. I me say hey, hey, hey. We touch any topic, you know.
Hi there, Fisherworld Palace Joseph here, as you joined us every Thursday night for The Real Talk with my co-host David Yearwood as we break down cycling, all the sports, views, and everything in life on The Real Talk every Thursday at 7.
Things age with time. Mr. Palace speak what's on his mind. An overstanding true conversation, so all of the truth them get defined. So me tell you this a talk show surely makes sense. And Mr. Palace bring out the evidence. And we're standing for justice and it's evident. And yeah, we're standing firm against woman violence. Oh, come make we cash out cycling and basketball. Cause this a show is for one.
Hi there, Fisherworld Palace Joseph here, as you joined us every Thursday night for The Real Talk with my co-host David Yearwood as we break down cycling, all the sports, views, and everything in life on The Real Talk every Thursday at 7.
We touch any topic, you know. I me say hey, hey, hey. This a Palace and the Real Talk show. I me say hey, hey, hey. And if you don't know, now you must know.
Hi there, Fisherworld.
I me say yeah, yeah, yeah. This are the Real Talk show. Wisdom for all. With Mr. Palace, I me say hey, hey, hey. This are the Real Talk show. Now we speak the facts them. Mr. Palace.
Right over here, guys. 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 On my left here is my co-conspirator, my co-host, David Harrison Yearwood. Tonight, most of it will get into the 94th edition of the cross country. The race general was a blast from the start to the finish. I personally believe that our Belizean riders held their own and they were great and stuff. So, David, you want to do the opening before we stretch into this race?
Good night, Belize, and welcome to our Real Talk show. Co-host David Yearwood. I just want to do a quick opening remarks. We want to wish Stephen Bissett well speedy recovery. He had an accident yesterday on the Link Road, and we call him, and he's in good spirit, and he's on his way to recovery. So I just think by me being one of his best friends to highlight that. The next thing, Paul, I want to say about the cycling atmosphere concerning CFB. It's important that we address this. That know that the CFB, it's a young, inexperienced body, and they need all the support from Belizean and abroad. And some things might not get done the way we want it to get done, but we just want to make sure we keep on supporting them. And for the hard work. So I just want to address that, and then I'll give over to Palace about the race.
Before we go, my brother from another mother, that's Lloyd Armstrong in Los Angeles, is celebrating his birthday tomorrow. So
happy birthday
from the show to you, Lloyd. Happy birthday, Beijing. May you continue to see many more. Hope that you live until you're 150 years old with lots of kids. Also, our brother. My big brother Alvin out in Los Angeles, the original Los Angeles crew, Davido, Banana Man, Blake, Bill, the whole Dutro Thomas, the whole, what's the crew name? Where they hang out in Los Angeles?
PMA, what's that?
No, the yard that they hang out.
Oh, Jex.
Jex crew. Big up Jex as well. Another brother there, and so in the diaspora, Los Angeles, Battleship, everybody is watching us. We plan to have a nice show tonight, and we dissect this cross country for you all. Quickly, Dave, before we get into the race, whenever a foreigner wins a cross country in Belize, I think you have been here long enough to see how people are overwhelmed at times, and so you get a whole barrage of comments, you get whole heap. Everybody becomes an expert then. Everybody believes that they know what is right for cycling, and so you get everybody from the whole cross section of the universe putting in the comments, and Facebook lights up, and everybody is saying what we need to do, who we need. That thing about again my national team. Whatever we think about national team folks, we better know, okay? We'll have $200,000 a year for sponsor national team. So for all you that talking and man or talking about, just know that you need about $200,000 for sponsor national team every year. That's for the year, and it can go bigger if you get more men on that team or whatever. So it's not just to say you want a national team. You have to know where you will find $200,000 from yearly to sponsor a national team. You have some of them I afraid for calling name from the show, but the lot of them they're really foolish that we don't know hear it up. And that when it's like this, just up every day, and there's the plans for road, and that what I see one that cyclists fail for train at time because the courses are all past. Then guys are sometimes afraid for go by road sometimes. The owner in particular sometimes cars riders not to train as hard sometimes because the way the brush snap and every road man afraid for the ride at certain spot. So you all have your role to play as motorists as well to ensure that the guys they ride safely on the road. And for your information, our Belizean riders rode a fantastic race. They rode heroic, especially the two in the front. I can't even blame or fault them for they had some maybe some parts where they didn't think as bright as they should have, but I can't then condemn them for that because of the situation that they were in and the car that was against them and stuff. And all in nonsense both foreigners believe in court 25. You see the simple say? The simple thing about believe in court 25 when they bring 25 foreigners. When foreigners come to video, it helps the race. After the Belize also good the race. Belize gets easier race that we don't win like a foreigner come because foreigner chases foreigner. So Belize couldn't say that. I'm talking about the peloton couldn't say that they had to chase no foreigner. Because whenever you see foreigner in the cross country, it was another foreigner from another team chasing that foreigner, and Belize cyclists got most of that free ride. So you can't really say that we may have to rock hard the chase man, I think now. When they came down to the finish, that's a different story. When the two of them were there, and so they had to go against the six foreigners and stuff. But all in all, really, it was a great race. I was coaching my team Balboline, but we were watching the live on our phones in the vehicle while coaching, and me and Mr. Oscar Siroki were seeing and thing. And so, and personally, all of us, we enjoyed the race. Even coaching within the race, we were watching the race, and so it was a great to see our Belizean riders the way they perform. And I would say all along that cycling from last year to this year has improved, and much thanks has to be given to the CFB. They have put out a lot of time and energy into getting the riders prepared by having races and stuff. We also have to thank Guns Racing Club for all the races they are giving out, the elite riders as well, and then C-Ray and Tom or something. Once to go Saturday race at C-Ray, and once to go have also prepare the riders as well for those speed rides, help a lot along with weekend riders. No really got no race for elite, so we can't really thank them much. But Guns got open race for them, and C-Ray have open race for them as well, and so we got to thank those two entities for having those races so that the guys could have prepared a lot for cross country. And so as we dissected the race started 6 o'clock from Western Import, roll out from the park about 5:50. Start out now, in my mind now, Friday me gone not. So I said, boy, we work on a block. But when I wake the morning now and I say the breeze come from the east. So I said, boy, that tail rain, possibly might block the car or record might block. But I couldn't see record block back to BTL Park. And my goodness, was I wrong? So I was very sure back up and I checked studios and I said, boy, this record not trouble. But breeze blowing and it feels strong, and so I remember Corelap was in that race. That we did a chase. He responsible for the record. He also, and this is why I tell people, Corelap could have a good resume. Luis Lopez, good resume. Third place, good resume. That's some class riders we came up against. But how else like better that we do if we're riders one shit riders. They want the next club more being category 3 riders. So this is my take on it, right? Did you think would you agree with me that the Belize and per se team never had to get that goal at a chase? Right, they didn't. But my take on this whole thing, if you notice, and let me make it clear, I'm not a commentator, but I'm more of a person that analyzes races and look for certain things in race that the average person don't look for. Yeah, they got exactly. So the reason why I said some of the things that I say on the live, because when people are listening, you could tell them who they're from for the race, but when things they happen, they don't understand why they happen, and that's where you get the feedback like what you get there, where people, when they believe and they lose, then get so emotional and get in their feelings, right? But I say to cyclists and to Belizeans that you cannot look behind you. You just have to stop and say, how do you move forward? And I was talking to some of the guys this morning on the ride and said that the cross country not start wholly Saturday morning. It starts from the first day of training. So it's things that you do day in, day out that lead up to that performance that day.
And I feel like our cyclists don't really have that right now. We are just riding, most of us is riding on raw talent. And so when we get in a tough situation, the foreigners, they always outthink us, right? Because I was showing you something early in the race, Lopez was hanging off the back.
Even if it was break,
right, and he was in an early break, right? But then he rolled off after that. But then they said, they're saying, oh, he was riding quick because that was a style. Because one, he didn't have a teammate in that race.
Yeah.
So what he do is that he sit on the back of the pace, and when the front person comes off, he puts a gap who can follow. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a strategy. That's a real strategy. But I'm saying that if we, so long as we continue how we going and continue to like follow the races and study the races, study other riders, do a lot of reading, we could fix that. Because with all that, I would say,
if you look back,
right,
that way, is it identical?
Right. The reason didn't use the race Saturday because the man is much better than we. But like not for the France 4 guys get way. He just stand out because he's a believer and we want him to win. But if you notice, for the France 3 guys get way, and then maybe one guy make the break, especially in the hill climb, and then win the race. So it's just little mistake that you may come into the end. So I don't think
what I was surprised
I want to feel bad about
8 riders they call for say by 30, and the champion sat off that back as well, and 7 riders rotated and just allowed the champ Lewis to sit on and no pace. And it's surprised because they were class riders with them. The American guy a couple times. And tell him about the only one time like no, right? But at the same time, they cannot force you to pace. But what they could have did, they go free. What they could have did, and a mental thing where this man, if you don't want to work, Corey and the sprinters they come back there, and you will have to decide if you want to run and win, or you want to wait for the sprinters to come. But I've seen that we don't three man free for now. I make 4 man go. But then we will get down for the net. Here's where you have to work because we are make 4 man. We are 34 man there. This boy back there is full of the okay? So we are making 3 go and we have 3. And can't you for come and then of course you have a double for no go take 3. So there are ways we could have forced him. If we know we will force him for to chase at least though. But they did none of that. They just rotate and if we make the back there. But I like I said again, it belongs to once the race become like that, it's who could really think who so that who got the best race strategy or tactics, or like because if you notice even hula hoop, that's I was surprised he dropped hula hoop, to be honest. I thought that then team are gonna finish. When I figure hula hoop gonna catch him. Right? Because I know the style, hula hoop have the same style I ride, right? But even by the end, I mean, I think they might work together anyway. I mean, think so, but then they really work together. But he went and he dropped hula hoop. Because he come from Optima Deluxe, I saw you familiar with hula hoop and those guys. Yeah, they were different team though. He passed the Hino, like being Hino. You know what a top team in Guatemala as well. So, but the way we take your Nepal, we're going to take a quick break and then come back. We'll go further into this. Hi there, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph here, as you by Marlon Castillo's meat. When you want the best cut of meat, not only in Belize, in the whole country, I believe Marlon Castillo Meat Shop has the best cut of meat situated in Hillside by Finnegan Market and also by East Canal. K&L Bike Shop, that's his lad and Kelly and lad, yeah. So we take a big call and then we come back and we dig down into this. That we don't want the biggest into the last part of the race because we don't set up the brake on, skate man down, big call after back there. John DeLong, they may watch John DeLong, but they know what John DeLong came about, but hi there, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph here, and you joined us every Thursday night with the Real Talk. This is the Real Talk Show. Wisdom for all. Real Talk every Thursday at 7. With Mr. Balance, and say hey. This is the Real Talk Show. Now we speak the facts them. Mr. Palace.
I me say hey, hey, hey. This a Palace on the Real Talk Show. I me say hey, hey, hey. With I me say yeah, yeah, yeah. This are the Real Talk Show. Wisdom for all. With Mr. Palace, I me say hey, hey, hey. This are the Real Talk Show. Now we speak the facts them. Mr. Palace, I me say hey, hey, hey. This a Palace on the Real Talk Show. I me say hey, hey, hey. We touch any topic, you know. I me say hey, hey, hey. This a Palace on the Real Talk Show. I me say yeah, yeah, yeah. This a the Real Talk Show. Wisdom for all. With Mr. Palace, I me say hey, hey, hey. This are the Real.
Hi there, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph here, as you joined us every Thursday night for the Real Talk with my co-host David Yearwood, as we break down cycling, all the sports, views and everything in life on the Real Talk every Thursday at 7.
With Mr. Palace, I me say hey, hey, hey. This are the Real Talk Show. Now we speak the facts them. Mr. Palace, I me say hey, hey, hey. This a Palace on the Real Talk Show. I me say hey, hey, hey. We touch any topic, you know.
Hi there, Fitzgerald.
One. Come on.
Good night, folks. We're back. The Real Talk Show with your host, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph, alongside my partner in crime, David Yearwood. Dave, to the break, we were talking. That first breakaway with the champ. He was doing the same thing that he did at the last breakaway as well. But they allowed him again. But Brandon forced him one time to pass him.
But I'll show you something too also, that the things I look for. You seen that break right there? If I'm not mistaken, Carlton was in that break. Chava was in that break. Kula was in that break.
Who's that?
The same time the guy that won, the champ, was in that break.
Was there?
No. So that shows me early in the race that those were the strongest guys in the race. Because remember, those three guys are the same three guys
raced last week
on the end of the race.
I didn't realize that Carlton was there.
Exactly.
Carlton was there early. And then we was complaining Carlton go early. And Classic, he went early Hollister. And I said that, what you went early for? So it just showed the maturity
because those races that he went early and got caught, prep him for this one right here, because like
he got dropped in that Classic.
Exactly. So what happened is that they got to adjust to it. So that's why I know look forward for him to ride like that.
So it was the champ and Carlton. That's it first break. So that when that break catch the champ, he's still running. You know you get it.
Exactly.
This is the back on top.
Exactly.
What that 8-man finish will be forward.
But I'll show you something also. What happened later on in the race? Kula run that car, Clayton Travis run that car, and Corey Lockwood run that car. So all the strong guys, them, 5 or 6 of them was right there coming to the finish line that ran early in the race. So they show already they were strong.
Did the champion do a single run?
Yeah, he would have did a run. Yeah, Lopez.
Lewis.
Lopez.
Lewis.
Yeah. Lewis Lopez. I mean,
he got a run by himself.
Exactly. And then way after that, Clayton Travis went on a run by himself. Remember, he ran a car. And he was. I was watching. I was paying attention to the record. He was 5 minutes off, and still came and break that record back.
They were impressive coming back. When I started speed and then I checked my time, because I stopped my stopwatch on my phone when the race started. And so I was following the race and I was telling Mr. Kiros, this record not one of the trouble. But the speed when it got up, I was surprised they got so far off the record go to San Nazario.
5 minutes off.
5 minutes off. Wow. I'm thinking I only 2 minutes. But then I should come back with the southeast. Without east wind, I figure the breeze on their face. I don't think they might ride so fast.
But Pat, I want to just something quick, right? And this was brought to me.
Let me repeat that. What you talk. And I want to make the viewers check what time they're coming back.
Right. So this was brought to my attention. I watched cross country like 3 different times, and I don't know if it's the norm, but I noticed in one of the same early break, right? The cycle. Viewers don't understand how much of a big role cycle play, and I see like 4 cycles was right up on the riders, and I don't say enough to go up on them, but I think they made it on it too long, right? And so I don't side on him, right? And then exactly, because you target the cycle. I mean, people don't know this, but this is something we could bring to the association. No, I don't accuse nobody of using a cycle. Right. So, but I'm saying that if you're an experienced rider, every little thing counts, right? And so I saw a couple times. I saw in a time when there was a vehicle in front of the race, but it was stopping and taking pictures and stuff like that, right? So I'm saying to come and see, and that's why I wanted to hopefully the vice president could come on and the president, and we address things like this, right? Because that was something in the future.
They did 2:35 going, so come back, they do 3 or 4. It was impressive.
It was fast.
I remember saying that the female cross country, the one cross country, like, nobody can ride the guy's speed. The guy did 3 or 7. And they did, but they very fast. That race was, with that breeze that we know, these guys rode, they rode that race. So, come out the car, is it Clayton running?
Yeah.
Lockwood depart front again.
Well, I showed something I noticed in the race, right? But I mean, I know the chair, and I'm not cheering on Lockwood here, but I'm saying that when the chase start, right? Legion put the whole team on the front. There's Lockwood on the pace, and the whole team right up behind him. And then that's right up Belize and Ireland.
I don't believe
that did work. And then he ended up running solo. But I'm saying everybody line up behind him. I feel like other than Carlton and Chav, I really Belize, and I think ride a little timid. Like I think they was kind of fearful, and not fearful. Not fearful because they're not fit, but fearful that if they take risks, they won't get dropped. Because you notice not too many Belizeans came on the front of that race, right? So and they ride. I think when someone they ride squad, So that's what I was looking for in the race, right? Which is to be honest, that's the best strategy for Belizean, is to ride defensive and try to come to the finish line and then be winning a sprint, right? A field sprint. So maybe that was their strategy too, right? So that's what I noticed from that was my take from that.
I got like guys as riders all the time. I remember that like to be okay. Big Chav and Carlton rode the best race for us in my mind. Now in Belizean, the other riders that I had in my top 10, my hopefuls, I was a bit disappointed in. I was disappointed a bit in Baby Chow. I was disappointed in my team leader, Oscar Quiros. I was a bit disappointed in Giovanni Lovell. I was a bit disappointed in Gorian. I was a bit disappointed in Jaivin Gonzalez. And I was disappointed with Corey and Justin Williams.
But Jaivin, I think Corey had a early flat, but Jaivin had a flat also. They had to chase, so that made it took some.
But they take long for change the wheel or something.
Because I understood that when they took went to him and I think the wrench that they had to take his wheel off. Fit or something. It really got us back.
Yeah, yes, about that. Yes, about that.
Cycling, then if you have to chase when the race is up high, it takes a lot.
Yeah, I think it takes. Yeah. I must say it takes something for driving. He just long. Just about driving stop out the Central Family. And now you carry on, come back way fast. I'm going to tell you because just in a Korea.
All right, now what happened? Only one country.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I said, man, when I come through. Well, Alaska no come through too. We come through the. Everybody, travel like that. He go off the video, he not fine, and then he go up in 2018. We were a good cross country.
I'm telling you something right now about Chubb.
I must say, popular good is a video. Because when Poppy crash and knock his head or whatever, Poppy the pana wrong all the while. And Poppy still fight back and catch back, I think so. He was 27, but Poppy rode a phenomenal race though.
He was in, I mean, just wait for Uncle already know that.
Yeah.
They're all like as Poppy in a shape. But the hopeful, back to the hopeful. JR, I spoke to him Sunday, man.
What JR?
Chubb. I was kind of surprised the things you know.
Wait, you talk about the one minute front of it?
Yeah.
But Justin Jr.?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
The reason why I said this, right, pal? He tell me he been doing like went and do a tour.
The Guatemala,
No, he's like the monetary body now, just like like how the pros they do it. So now we have a better understanding and how to ride. And like this man, to be honest, I think he's gonna ride better if the gears never has his gears locked up on him. Because if that didn't happen, I think he would have been there to help Carlton. But
how he gets up on that? I wonder how he gets up on that.
Right, I must see the back. Those ladies, you put his thing in crash mode.
Work mode?
No, I don't think that.
I think maybe battery can do it, but you must charge the battery. Kind of look for you, let me. Like I tell you, in the race, overall, I'm telling you, it's not like they start riding it early in the race, Chubb and Carlton. They should. Exactly, and they come to the end, so I show them to do that. You have to be in a serious condition, they don't have the and stuff like that. So, but no, Carlton, before we go in the racing, going to say the 8 man no guy want some no. 2 gun, 1 gun, 3 gun, and by my 30, it don't end up to 8. But when I say 8 man and say the configuration, I don't know that's a good combination. I say this back on and try to catch up because I personally think Corey realized that he didn't have it right thing, and he gave Lockwood the run because the green light. Lockwood boy, see me, I got it. But true. But by the time he gave Lockwood the run now, Lockwood don't know and rock as well. So no Lockwood is a great rider as well. And he still show gas, he still run, he still come, he can't eat, he thought I eat, but if he don't spend, I believe. And so that my only disappointment in that same other riders is that how they allow the champ for us to don't ban for Rockville there to be believed, I don't know. And how they allow him, then they shouldn't allow him. You're free, pana, and make it go on you. Make you have close gap, you make it sound close gap internationally. Man can't say that, no. You might allow 1 man to say 7 man. And I do that. I start attacking anyway. When the first man attack you, then they free and make you have to get your man there. And they put pressure on you. So they did that. No. When you come down, we have to have the bill now, we say the thing start. And when the war start, that 9 miles and who drop the bomb, Carlton made the first error. And then here's the reason why I like to after the way. Hence the reason I always tell them, they make American how on can't just jump out and no way after win cross country. It's for the same reason now. Because when you find yourself at front of cross country, like Carlton did, First time in history, last year was 25th, and other years he was in Chokbak. So Carlton find himself now in the front of to win grass country. No, he don't know what to do. And so that's why I can't fault him. He's a newbie. You don't know what. The first bomb they drop, Carlton chase that. First error he made. No, when you do that, Davido, you need to tell everybody that one, I want to win this race, and two, I want to get who I need to get. And so every attack come after that, that's a Carlton the others look on. In other words, like tell you, are you again Carlton? And Carlton chase, enough man Carlton chase now. Carlton chase very well in the finals. Very well in the finals, Carlton chase. Yeah, he was great, man. He was great. I can't fault that for.
6 men, I mean, everybody else look at each other, like look across at each other.
Who are 6? Who?
Yeah, as you get that,
you put a good job?
Yeah,
that's what he got. So Carlton now by himself, he bring the goal.
One. The gap and the corner and the try find about the speed and when you go and get there. But see, also you must remember the 7 riders had share the same task because just the way Carlton moved, all 7 riders already knew he's the fastest.
I think they know Carlton is fast as well.
Because they know he's the fastest guy, they forced him to chase breaks.
But in a hard to though. In a hard to though.
But
you are telling me when Hogan, Lopez, Lockwood, everybody else saying make the again? But because Carlton shows that early.
Right, let me tell you what. See, hindsight, we look from behind and come forward. But I want to tell you what.
You can go that though.
Right, but think about it. If Carlton is the first one to the person on the road where attack and he get there, and he and Carlton run the Carlton race. So he risk it the right way, take a chance where there's chance because if the brakes stick, he wins.
If Carlton is right, the real I'm right, he could have come second. Because I'm right 1 and then number go. I'm right away.
Because I look at all the guys them that
the 6 run against Carlton because Chubb apparently messed up already, so the Carltonians the 6 run Chubb couldn't help him.
These are guys that are capable of running and win the race. So if he lock on any and A, he win the race.
But they're not clear though.
Right? But we don't know this because we look behind. But remember when he go, you know there was a small break by right after D.
Because you're right. Every break Carlton attack and win and cut. The back go.
Right, but what I'm saying.
You show me the back still no catch a man too.
But
you honestly say the back only guy
because let me tell you something. I think in cycling that like when we race, I call it an open race where 8 guys that want to win, right? So I look at it like this: the person who take the most risk win. Because if you look at it, that was a big risk that Lopez took too. Because when Lopez run alone,
but at what stage Lopez will take the risk?
Right at the end, but I'm saying also, but if anybody lock on to Lopez, no Lopez lose, can lose up the leg, right?
But Lopez win at the right time.
Right, but I'm saying, but all he need was Carlton or one the other guys to sit and be like in trouble, but he don't know that because everything they act at real time. So, like he said, he made it so far.
Because first of all, I don't think Carlton should me chase away because Carlton is not. You can put the top 3 man here and say Carlton in power with them. You agree with me? In a statistic wise.
Yes, on paper.
On paper.
Okay.
Carlton is below them. So if Carlton is below them, he cannot ride like he's in power with them. So Carlton will hope that they chase each other and the level drop. And then Carlton will want the level drop come back to his level. But Carlton do at the lower level, Carlton chase a little bit for about 9 to be these on agreement. I win the last one now as a double and win and a little bit Carlton chase because got back.
But like I said, remember
you agree with it?
Right.
I think it's right.
Yeah. But I'm saying like this. We looking for the race after it's finished, but while it's in motion.
Who am I looking in motion?
Carlton to react where he's in front of him and he's the first to react. But I'm saying he's the first to react. he catch this guy that he chase, right? And lock onto this guy, because he don't know that the guy want free wheel or nothing. He see that guy like he go on, he's lock.
I know, but I can see him doing the first, but Carlton just about 10 break, Davido.
Any one of them that stick is his race because he was the fastest man there. He still give him a better chance than to stay man.
No.
Because I'm telling you, the one
if Carlton had choose 10 break, 10 bomb with the level of everything, he got win. So when after I went on the record, I told Ostapa, Carlton choose for so Carlton at trouble.
I tell you what, after the when Hula Ho move back to a bridge, like 6 miles.
I think so back Carlton go to when you go to Carlton no go when you go to Davido.
Right.
He make them go and then jump out.
Right.
So you lose that energy.
That's what I'm saying. That's the strategy. If the guys there 10 bicycle and Carlton uses speed, bridge them and catch on.
Energy though, better when you go.
And then take you to the finish line, you win.
But only that you are
right. But I'm saying that the risk you have to take, right?
And if riders that are a high level than you drop 10 bomb by you, the chase all the bombs.
To be honest, deep inside after mile 6, I really think he may win cross country.
No, I don't know how win.
Not only pass up, he was showing he was stronger some of them, most of them, because I'm telling you what really happened to him.
But yeah, chase all the bomb that we do.
The attacks took it out his leg.
Yeah. When you chase the attacks, you still thinking away?
Yes, 133, there was a 3-man like smart step right after meet.
I personally think Carlton was strong, like he was strong in that break away. So if Carlton may just roll at it out Davido like Lopez, so maybe they leave more. Okay, if Carlton chase 10 attacks, if Carlton only chase 3, it's not a better chance. But the 10 attacks was too much for him. But then I tell you, I get up on the stage. I have to erase all the Carlton faults because for the way he do was phenomenal. He showed great. No, Carlton to me, Carlton like a champion of the video.
So this is what I see in the pedal style, right? The top signs here, right?
But most Belizean that day. Anytime when they quarrel, because some quarrel, they want to get go quick. Bishop, but time about that, so Bishop man get beat near all the video. Then they know by school, so make a couple of one and they very problem when they get beat for over the because of this.
I want to hear this.
No, but I said this said we are people good that video.
No, but I should.
You know that Belizean we the punch together. The finals they got RPM and the Belizean they look similar.
I'll share some right now that I noticed. When Carlton, mile 6, right? I watched Carlton cadence, right? The cadence high, right? But what most people don't understand, that your cadence and your heart rate complement each other. So when you ride high cadence or low cadence, you have to monitor your heart. When you're riding high cadence, your cardiovascular system work much harder. When you're riding low cadence, your actual physical muscle work harder.
Of course.
So I said that I don't know the situation how he was feeling, but I'm just dealing with science here. If you're riding and you're using up a lot of your cardiovascular in a race, right? The race is coming on to the end, but your heart rate is high based on your RPM. What you can do, or you could try, is to try maybe a little higher gear to see if you could make your RPM a little bit lower. And you will lose up more.
Yeah. In a race that with a big race, you want to use a bigger gear.
Exactly. So I'm not saying that that's his fault. I'm saying what he could have tried. But all of this based on how you're feeling too. Because if you go to try to use low cadence where you have to lose up more muscle, but you're not strong to use it, then you have to resort only on the cardiovascular system, which will give you a high cadence and a high heart rate. And so I see this in him on the end. That
you think RPM was right?
Yes, because all the attacks, remember now, the attacks them are distance where he covered, not like, you know what I'm saying, 2 or 3 bicycle lengths.
Yeah, I think he making out the fire.
He ride his gears and he ride his gears all the way in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that could have been the difference right there. So that's something, and that's not only for Carlton, so cyclists in general.
Put Carlton in a situation that we do in another era. Carlton could beat them. Put him in a situation and he go. I'm sure Carlton know all the mistakes he made.
Please don't know, man, that kid came so close. You realize if he doesn't get dropped on the boulevard, you imagine if he survived the boulevard, he would cross country, bro. Serious. He would have won cross country. And then listen, those guys know that he
but if you survive, okay, but you have to go back now. If you survive the boulevard without the bombs way back, like you say?
Right, but
I'll go there. If you reach boulevard without the bombs way, you drop where you have to close. I do that, but if you reach boulevard, where the bombs drop, they still have to be down.
The hardest part of cross country, at Rockville or Hattieville, to the finish line. Boulevard is no place to get comfortable. You know, when the people, when the riders, you know that time. Yeah, because Boulevard, you got the people cheering you on, everything is happening so fast. And remember, the guy that cannot sprint, he's not, you know.
He have to try to run.
If Lopez.
But Lopez is back on sprint. He'll beat Lopez because he could beat him at home and maybe 30, but Lopez still not a good sprint though.
Why that jump, that guy, that kid, that jump, why I don't know. He could have won, but he came close. I don't know if he to be honest, I think all of that going on when they go on through the head, all of that probably would be a factor too, you know, that as simple as it might look, you realize this race, they're right here, people win this race, and the emotion.
That could have been maybe the emotion and the pressure of the race caused Carlton to make the errors, you know?
Because everything.
First time I'm here, the crowd had my name,
and the thing is,
and the crowd, so I jump out, think, bam, I get shot. So he got an exposure too. He got mental pressure from being the only producer around for chase like that. I mean, I say no respect to Chab, but Chab girl are playing bad. So Chab no do not like chase. Chab just fight the tongue. Chab more he's an older rider and more experienced rider than Bubblehead go coming down to the finish as well.
Man, I mean, I cannot say nothing about the race, man. The race was very.
I enjoyed the race.
The better man won at the end. I mean, I have nothing to feel bad about, but I would, if I would say something to whether it's Carlton or Chavarria Jr., I would tell him, man, don't put down your bicycle and then pick it up September or July. Don't do that. Continue to do rides, even if it's not long ride. Stay on your bike. And that will go right, that will lead right over to next year. You know, so that would be my advice to them. Not only them, but these
so always Baby Chab. I mean, Justin is 30? Yeah. Carlton is 24, 25? No, you're not 23. Iban is like
24.
Iban 99. So he got 25 as well.
Then he's the lead national hero right now, bro. Everybody's talking about him.
Iban 99?
He's I think I want to say 3 years. Because remember,
MC Thingman, 4th, Belize. Iban 99. So you're 25. You said 25, yeah, 25. He's young, and so I think he should. You know, when I saw Carlton, they improve the video. When I watch in the Azul turn race, where he run where the boy name behind her, but the brother helper, Cad. Macala, Cad just run all the way, run about nearly 8 laps, 9 laps, and 10 laps the race. He run about nearly 7 laps, I think, that race with Cad the same, but I didn't find it in on the Oscar come beat her. So when you don't, that show me some video. When somebody can run 7 out at 10 laps in our race in that terrain of the climber, so and on the end on the Oscar, he was come back and beat her, he was second. But never mind match as well.
Special video pass. That was the same race, the circuit race. The one that they get.
But the one you said you see the one for the tour, or only if you see the one. Okay.
Get a flat. Change the bike.
That tour.
That's what I'm talking.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't phenomenal. He was phenomenal was phenomenal as a return race. He run about 7 more than 10 laps by himself. And still come second.
I'm saying that those are that's what I'm saying.
Davido, I'm telling people as well, when in a condition, Davido, you could do Charlie Lewis, Michael Lewis do it too. They do it early, Charlie do it, Happy Bill done a break, and still win. I showed this the champ, Bobblehead, Chav, and third place was in the early breakaway, and they still finish up.
But the thing in cycling is that the better condition you are, the faster your recovery.
Recovery is better.
Cycling is basically whether it's a tap, whether it's like a guy going off the road.
Recovery is
right. You get
important.
There, recover fast, and sometimes that's the difference by you running in a race solo and finish alone, right? Recovery.
I like to just let the people know who were top 20 riders in this race cross country. So the record was broken. The record was 5:40.12, and now the new record is 5:39.26. The record was broken by some 5 seconds. The record was broken. First place, David, you know that the whole six close to 8-man break the record now. I don't think the 8-man, but maybe 6 of the 12 break the record on that day. And so first place went to Luis Lopez of L&M Cycling. David, he got 10,000 cash. 1 gallon championship trophy. People, David. Remember him, David? Alongside whatever. Jeffrey O'Brien Trophy, Aldridge Smith Trophy, Elson Kirk Trophy, gift basket. That's the first place, first prize. Second place, 5,000 cash and trophy. Aldridge Smith memorial plaque basket. That went to Alex Ronnie Wolaho. He's Guatemalan. Luis Lopez is Honduran, and Alex Wolaho was second. Alex did see the video. Alex said that please when he punch up in the Alfred Parks race, he said I'll come back, I'll come back. When I come back, okay, he come back. Third place, 2,500 cash trophy, 1 gift basket went to Abner Maxwell, Skyline Cadden Cycling. That's John DeLong teammate, right?
Yes.
Fourth place went to Belizean, 1,200 cash and trophy. Carlton Robinson from Alliance United Second Team. Fifth place, 800 cash and trophy went to Cyrus Piero Primal. That from Hardy Denver. That fifth place, I think that fifth place because we John DeLong, but different. That go from Hardy Denver. Sixth place went to next Belizean, 500 cash and trophy. Second, Justin Chauvier Jr. from Team Santino, the second team. Seventh place, 425 cash and trophy went to Jean Michel Lachance, Quebec. Oh, he the guy from Canada.
Right.
He was in the breakaway, Davido?
Yes, few.
Alright, that's 7th place. 8th place was this is the 8-man in the breakaway. Went to $325 cash and trophy. Went to Corey Lockwood of Miami Blazers. I'm the top 8, Davido. Then after that, who go okay, drop a bomb on Davido. Beat all in a tape. John DeLong, 225 cash and trophy for 9.9. 10th was I'm surprised because John DeLong and the same boy at Clayton Travis, because Corey and Kiros. And look at in this they get dispatched on the boulevard or somewhere.
What happened that when John DeLong?
Oh, myself?
No, John DeLong.
Yes, man.
Corey, no, John DeLong and Corey come and Corey Pierce.
Never.
Yes, I never seen it like that. Corey Pierce because it's John DeLong, Corey Pierce. They have a guy a little bit distant from Tane, right?
So when they went Tane?
They were a little bit ahead of them.
Clayton?
Who content?
Clayton.
Travis. Dude, when John DeLong starts sprint, when they got one of the bumpy chip on the side, you jump in, you catch him, and he went a cut before you get to the finish line.
So Ganan?
Yes.
Why you beat Corey in a tape then? Like you beat out Corey Classic?
We never got the legs, boy. That's the way I see on the corner.
So we tell those condition and spacers could be sprinters if you bring a shaky.
It's not only that too, man. Like when you ride a race to win, and that slip away, to me, you lose interest. That could have been part of it, you know.
So that ninth place was that long 10th was Clayton Travis. 11th was $100 and cash trophy went to Corey Williams of Miami Blazers. 12th place was 100 cash again trophy went to the defending champion Oscar Kivas from Balboa cycling team. 13th was $100 and cash again went to Derek Chavarria G Flow cycling team. 14th was $100 and cash again went to Giovanni Lovell of Lovell cycling team, 14th place, and then get 20 position of it.
That's good, man, because there's a lot of riders now. You know, 10 is not enough.
15th position, $100 and cash again went to Dylan Levy, Balboa and cycling. Dylan right good.
Did you finish?
15.
Nice.
Yeah. 16 was $75 cash and trophy went to Delta Rojas. This is the bar of Davido. Rojas and beat by Rojas and the boy will be the junior. The only one here apart though, Delta 18 and Ali 17.
Delta Rojas, the kid where he lived at Corozal.
He win the cross country last year. Junior cross country. He
cool. 21. Yeah. This
is a special kid. Delta is a special kid.
Finish?
He was 16, I think.
Oh wow, okay.
Delta was 16 from Corozal cycling team. 17, $75 cash and trophy went to Shea Wright, Quebec. So Shea Wright, does she go last year? Does she make jump every time?
I don't remember.
I think she
last year, what, for cross country?
Yeah. But she right when the jump left, then she was starting to beat him for prize. I get it. 18 place was right by that. 18, but I wanted him in that. So that was Goran Gable. Goran was 18. 19, $7 cash and trophy went to Javin Gonzalez. And last
Javin finished?
19.
That's not bad, man.
28 position, $7 cash went to Brandon Morgan rolling shutters. So when I checked the video,
Brandon Morgan did go up.
But I'm telling you, when I checked the 28, 11 Belize.
How many riders line up?
117.
Boy, that's good, man.
But I'm telling you,
so I'm saying in this right here, right?
11 Belize, but 11 Belize
in the top 20.
20 and no bad. And they're skeptics. But we are called 25th. I don't want to hear they're simple time and they don't know bicycle. They don't know bicycle.
I want to tell you something. I'm saying in sports, you cannot look, some things that look good on paper might not be good on road. So what I mean, you could see a guy have a big resume and then you could beat him. It happens. So it don't mean that because the guy have a big resume, you cannot beat him. So they need to change that out.
But that's our special prize. I go to special prize with Davido. That's our special prize. In that open elite, if a Belizean win, they get the land. They don't get the land. They hold back the land.
Hey man, hey, stop with that land, man. Give up, man, that land, man. Hey, listen, man. We will have a vote, man. We're going to vote on that minister. And who are they now? We're going to give that to Carlton, man. The man deserves that. Have to be the man, that man.
Okay.
I would have to that man.
Yeah. Then the first business again was a Festina, one nice watch. Kakas done that too. The Festina.
Oh, Festina watch?
Yeah, nice watch. Then first Belizean to the finish line. $200 cash in memory of Assistant Superintendent Police or family video, which was Howard.
Oh, really? Yeah, nice.
Cash, Carl Robinson again for Alliance United Cycling Team.
How they give $2 million?
First, I'm not sure. First Belizean to cross the finish line, one bicycle time, one Massey.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Then first place winner, 90 gallon igloo, 190 gallon big. I went to Luis Lopez. Luis Lopez came with icebox, but they big igloo icebox. Last rider to cross the finish line at the expected time gap, $100 cash donated by Alex and Busenio.
Who won that?
Went to Jahil Ihino of Riga Cycling Team.
Oh, you win it?
You win that?
Yeah. The team, I'm saying.
Just another time. The last rider, the finish on a touch rider, and a rider for on a touch. When Orlando thing, $100 cash donated by that was donated by Lizama family, I guess that's him. Mr. Lizama, Lizama family. It went to Kendrick Gray on a touch rider, Kendrick Grace. I don't know who that. And then they make an endurance prize, the last rider to cross the finish line in this year's World Classic, $100 cash in memory of Jermaine Ellis, McNabb, former proprietor of mobile hardware donated by Mrs. Gloria Wiles McNabb. And that went to Garrett Hemmans. Me, I got kind of school I said too. Me, I know Garrett.
Cross country?
Yeah.
Where we left from?
For the last one to finish.
Oh, really?
Endurance prize. I think Garrett.
Yeah. But that's good because it actually encouraged people
He finished.
finish, yeah.
I mean,
you have the position of riders there?
I just got to
No, but I'm saying how many riders finished, completed the race?
I get to it now.
Yeah.
They had more special prize as well. The first under 23 rider in memory of Abel Ordones, from Watla donated by Ordones and the Watla family, went to Jerick Charea of G4 second team. The first Masters 35 plus, 175 plus cash in memory of Rodeo legend Ken Smith. Rodeo legend Ken Smith. You know Ken Smith? Ken Smith was right, man. Are you two sons? Raja Francis. In that went to Liam Short.
He used to ride some motion, right?
It's the same way there. Yeah. So Liam Short won that video. He also got a case of Marcus won by Grace Kennedy. It is limited. First Masters 4-5. The first place 125 plus 175 cash and trophy in memory of Abel and Erdogan from Watla went to Ben Royal Langford Wiga. He was 20 last year. He finished there too. He got 29 or 30. But he got last year was 20.
He won the Masters?
When he won the Masters 4-5 though.
Okay, because that's what.
Well, was Liam. Liam won the 35 plus. And then he won the 4-5. He's a 4 category. Then for PMA racing. Like Los Angeles. And then for his riding good. He also won a gift basket and one case of Caribbean donated by Grace Kennedy as well. The second Masters 4-5 went to in memory of Teresita and Mauro Castellanos, donated by Miss Teresita Castellanos, went to Ivan Belicio. I think it's a boy we can Sam. I think that's Sam later. He was for Team Police. So he was second in the 4-5. He also got a case of Marcus donated by Grace Kennedy Limited. And the third place Masters 4-5, St. Paul's Cash and Trophy in memory of Rodeo legend Ken Smith, donated by Smith family. And a case of Rock 1 Taniquine, who went to Sherman Pestamas of Team Police as well. And what about Panlekana? And what's still in Canada? And Podom Press PP. And so here is about the Podom. Look at the next week though. What's that? Where is that? We get all cross country. Come next Sunday. Alright, then I got the first. They got first Elite 4-5 too. So that's how your Masters. Is the first Elite 175 cash and trophy. Remember of Abel Ordones, Battle and the Ordones family and Watla family. Balan Levy, Balwoline got that first Elite 4-5, not Masters. The second Elite 4-5, only last cash and medal. Remember of Rodeo legend Ken Smith and Ken Smith family went to Richard Vera of Whatever Boy second team. You know Richard Vera? That you better ride by Richard Vera. One who be catch you in a race and grab a person and catch a phone call and beat them to a whole second. Richard Vera.
When you say it too.
Yes, he got
Wait, finish?
Only finish. It's possible. But he must come in the third place. Not very bad. Third place, Elite 4-5, cash and medal, and one case of rocks. Taniquine, donated by Grace Kennedy Limited, and member of Glorious Bay and Leicester family. Ali Lozano, for you by control. But rolling second team.
What you got for
Ali? And third place 4-5.
What's the prize?
$7 cash medal and a case of rocks, Taniquine. They were the first Elite category 3. It's nice to carry up categories as well. I mean, like that. $1,000 cash and trophy. Remember of Abel Ordones from Watla, donated by the Ordones and Watla families, went to Carter Robinson, Alliance United team. He also get a gift basket and one case Caribbean donated by Grace Kennedy. The first 18-year-old rider, $200 cash and trophy. Remember of Teresita and Mauro Castellanos, donated by Teresita Castellanos.
What was the prize?
By Delton Rojas.
What was the prize?
The first 18-year-old.
I'm saying, what was the prize? What you get?
You get $1,000 cash and trophy.
Okay, nice.
Deltan is saying, but Deltan and the next prize I'll call right now. The youngest rider that finishes $200 only in memory of Will Ken Smith and family into Jill and Bestano of Dennis's second team. So the first 18-year-old and the first 17-year-old, the youngest rider, they 2D boy there, will be a monster in there. Because all the boy punish a lot. They don't go 16. So, but it's showing that we look at it. Belton beat Briseño in the junior cross country last year. You know that he split there? Two guys head to head. I beat Cameron Jones. He beat her. And then this year, Briseño came and gave junior cross country. If I didn't watch it, you took that time I win junior cross country, Oscar Quiroz, who is it? Darren Pope. So the good for watching the trend of the junior cross country winners that they come up and they ride good after a while. So
I remember Briseño
look at him struggling in the field a bit up. Overall, the Papa tried to really get back at him, but that trophy though, great. That trophy great.
Briseño won the race on Monday.
Well, I know what you try about it.
I was doing 33, 34.
But I mean, that thing got third?
Yeah. But he made a mistake. I guess he didn't know where the finish line was.
Oh, I know.
But I'm talking about the break, bro.
Really?
What? Man, they go and spend 34 miles an hour.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Then I special prize, yeah. I don't want to special prize.
I want you to see. I want to see how many people finish because
I don't want that.
Yeah.
All right. So
because we want
69.
We want to encourage.
All right. Let me do this now. For 1 to 55.
Was in time limit,
which was Javier Hino for Griga second team was in time limit. So from 56 to 60 to 69, which will be 4 and 9, 13. So then 13 riders finished, but they were out of time limit. So my boy made that is winning.
So we can 69. So we can 69 come up to there.
All right,
like I say.
So make
it so out of time limit.
Out of time limit.
And guys, wait, for bear in mind, this is not to embarrass nobody or to try, because
Martinez, Preston Martinez was the first out of time limit, 56. Okay. 57 was Roque Matos. The other was Kendrick Gray.
Mostly weekend warriors, guys.
Yeah. Edward Banner. Who Edward Banner? I'm Tracy. Who that? Brad Jerson Lovell.
Most of these people.
Charles Lovell.
These are weekend warriors, right? Most of them.
Yeah. Robert Cunningham was also with them. And we got Ruga. Ruga was there. Kenneth Filton Butler. So we have that. Filton, but his son, not the father. Carlton Flowers was there with them as well. We were amazing. Jamal Murray was with them too, you know.
Who's
young about him.
All of them weekend warriors, right?
No. Only Felton and Cunningham. The weekend warriors.
No. Most of weekend warriors.
Yeah. Most of weekend warriors as well. And then the last 69 was the same guy, Gary Clemens.
Okay, so that basically only so that mostly it sounds like just mostly weekend warriors.
Well, yeah. I don't think that's what the league was
right.
That's the better elites that we had, that we were looking for, are in time limit. So I can't look at that. So boy, well, elite rider end up out in a time limit. The other they got out of time limit. That was mostly weekend riders. So all the top elites were in time. In time.
Okay.
So Mansfield will be 58 minutes, over 3 and thing.
But that I like about this list.
You know, surprised the last person right? They beat me 21 minutes. But I did tell myself for last 21 minutes far the video.
But you could have improved the following year to 10 or 15. So what you telling me?
Yeah, but you say when you get 15 over, they will improve, they're dropping back.
No, but I'll tell you what I like about this list. Because 69 people finished. That's good, right? Out of 100 and what? 90? Yeah, so it's half the field. No. In terms of weekend warriors, which weekend warrior did the best in across country? It was hard to find out, right?
The same Sam.
The same kid way.
No, Sam because he kind of full 5.
Okay.
Might be the best. Then Pest. Then Pest would have been the next.
That's right, strong, man.
That's right, good. You know, finish by you. Quinton Coy. Quinton Coy neto, man.
We finish.
Look at Quinton finish. Quinton, huh? Quinton Hamilton was 54.
Look like that engine never finished, yo.
Quinton was 54.
That engine,
57 minutes back.
that engine never rebuilt in time, no?
Oh, make sure bad name. That's a bad name, no. You don't have, you know, right about the video.
But you have to respect a man like Quinton because Quinton now is a weekend warrior, so Quinton what 40 something, pal?
Oh, but the video, you know the best weekend I finish?
No.
Look like Balini by Smokes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Smokes on 35th.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Smokes.
That's surprising, though.
Smokes only be 9 minutes of video.
Yeah, not
9
surprising,
minutes,
that Smokes that.
Yeah. Smokes can play Smokes. I must say, people, Smokes are a bad function of video. That bad function put Smokes away from Oscar Quiros. Smoke with Oscar Quiros and kick.
Tell me some. Well, what happened to Bob this year?
Bob was coming at choke. I see Bob was just coming at choke. Okay, but that's the thing. Bob, whenever I see the video, when I'm in good RPM, Bob, whenever I see the fight together, Bob was the only one I see it. Everybody else was smooth, boy. Bob, whenever I don't know he get in. After we can say anything, but I don't know he finish up. But Smokes, yeah, by Smokes would be the best. Smokes will be the best weekend rise the video at 35th. And then Jose Choto never right by the video. Quite nice.
That's surprising.
Choto, see, 9 minutes after Smokes out.
Listen. You see that same weekend warriors cross country. Bam, Smokes and Choto, they want dominate that, bro. If they're in the right man level, they're standard right there for cross country. Eric Chop, the video finished. I like Eric Chop. I get that chop. He finished 39, no bad. The weather was training.
60 minutes, I've been not bad.
Yeah.
Ali beat 36 minutes.
Where Atlee finished?
Ali quite. Atlee was Lozano was 44th.
Okay.
So when Ali boy finished, he went from South for my team. He was good.
And he's smart kid?
Boy. No man.
Smart kid?
No, leave one. How did
you a kid from Valvoline Pile?
But he only gave me 2 minutes and 4 seconds.
Shot kid.
Did
he finish?
Yeah, he finished. He did. Wait. Christopher Wade. Myron Munoz finished too. And Christopher Wade was right in it too. Sherman Thomas was 57.
So Paul, what would be your advice for next year? Because it's not something that I don't, like I said, most of our culture we are at January 1st. After 1st of January, everybody start training serious. I think that is too much of a short time to prepare for cross country.
So this also need I was talking to I like to say thanks to Sek Bowman as well, Davido. He helped us with this podcast a lot. There are many people in diaspora that is helping this podcast as we speak. With the food and with everything, with the mics, the camera, everything, they're helping us, and so we have to be thankful and give props to them for helping us as well. But me and Sek was talking. You know, what some of the few other I know Ghana gym, Pope and Bubblehead, Oscar Quiros. That's why riders don't go to gym. The pros that video goes to gym. Gym is so important, but Belize and cyclists seem to haven't grasped that activity. To me, like they look kind of like I don't need it, and then when you're young and you're strong, you kind of dismiss it quickly. Maybe like older man, and people know the older guys need to go to the gym. If you're not can do right cross country, even though you call an hour, only for go to the gym. Because old and tired, only need that long strength. They need to go to the gym, Davido. If they want riding across country, because your body is depleted of this power, Davido, and so you have to put it back. And so the best gym, this July, August, a good gym time to November. I want to do at least 3 months of gym. And Bobblehead and Pope, what I must say about Pope, he's not one of the best rider, prolific, explosive like he used to be. But what Pope got over, I think
Discipline.
Discipline. Pope got a road, Pope in a miss road, Pope in a cut distances, and that a must get. That we got over. I think nearly all of the riders, I believe. And Bubblehead, he got Bubblehead by his side. And so Bubblehead doing what Pope is doing, going to gym. Then when a few riders do intervals, they take time trial, Pastor chooses, they time trial, they do intervals, and then motor pace. Important again that we a lot of guys they tell me, don't make a bigger argument to even someone from my team, the motor pacing. When you race go fast, your heart rate, if you train, you go around 20 miles an hour, 22 miles an hour. And your heart rate, rest alone, 138, 140. Because I can ride 22 miles an hour. This man race, that you race vegan, probably about 22, 23 miles an hour. My heart rate, average heart rate was 136. Suppose I go ride a race that video and when they put that 35, and my heart rate go to 170. Now I don't train my heart rate for reach 170, but you ride a race now when they want to put your heart rate and the older you get your heart rate, you want to punish more when the heart rate go high. Now if your heart rate no go high like the race where the race was carried, then your heart will scream back at you and your muscle and say, I don't know who you try that, brother, because we not do this before. This day 170 for too long. We cruise at 143. No. How you want to get to heart at 170 the video? You have to either do intervals, time trial, or motor pacing. And people motor pacing 25 miles an hour waste of time. What about motor pace 40 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour? My God, Charlie, use motor pace 50 miles an hour. Then Mr. Bowman or then somebody the motor pace 50. Can't motor pace go 25 miles an hour. The way the race they go 25 miles an hour. So if you got motor pace 25 miles an hour, you will say average 20 because when you have 25 miles an hour at 1,500 of you.
I think
4.8.
I think in Belize with cycling is the first thing that the riders that are interesting and improving, the first thing you have to adapt is to listen. After you listen, you implement one program, you have somebody implement one program in work. Bicycle is not really no more based on just instinct, it's based on science. Whether if you're talking about bike setting, bike shoes, bike handle, bike, anything concerned bike, it's even right down to what you eat, how you rest. And if we cannot adapt that into cycling in Belize, then we will always be in a position on the race there where we lose on technicality. But then it's not only technically, it's a lot of little things that I talk about that will lead up to the race, right? Because I was showing those guys is that when Code was running on his own, if you notice he's still on his meter, right? But then guys monitor their body, so they already know what they're capable of doing. They already know if their heart rate too high, too low. We need to teach our cyclists how to do that. Yeah. Right? And you need some of the older heads. Numbers. Right. And right, your numbers.
But the older heads, they might not know numbers though.
Well, there are people.
When I watch the video, they have to watch. The thing is free now. When you write the video, did we have YouTube?
No.
Do we have internet? Do we have Google?
Yeah. I will go to them and say, we didn't know nothing about bicycle. Based on what we see now, we didn't know nothing back then, right?
But I'm saying the video is here now, though. I could put you a person right now on my TV. How do a old rider within age, how do a 60 hours prepare for a 100-mile race? And you will find it the video.
I think many a times cycling in Belize in general is that we have a lot of insecurity. So when a guy come up and tell you maybe you're doing something wrong, instead of saying, you know what, okay, I'll try this. They take it personal, right? And if you want to learn, you have to go through all that phase where you have to sit down, listen, and then what really works best for you, that the way you apply, which is very difficult to do. But that's
we know you try to help me, but sometimes you just bring it over to raw, maybe you're too harsh on us. But I'm telling you, my deliverance shouldn't be a problem though. Like individuals I tell them what to do. So if I tell them shit in that time, I tell them when I don't say that shouldn't have to me personally. I define myself. I was full of I was
But that's true though. No, but listen to me. I don't think appreciation.
But a lot of money.
Right. But I only think it's that is how you apply it. So if I just finished ride a race, so I just finished a ride a race, and I was in the lead, and then I ended up 10th place, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you come to me after the race and said you had a done race, you would offend me because one, the race just finished. But if you would come and tell me 2 weeks later that I had a done race, if I wouldn't have the same effect. You see what I'm saying?
I don't have the race. I don't even for the show after the race. They're not gonna find this man. If I don't say Sunday. And I tell
I don't think a cyclist or a rider go out and plan to ride Dunsey. I think many a time they just don't know, right? And they know better, and maybe they're asking, they need help, they need somebody.
What they need for us asking.
Exactly. And then most of the riders in Belize, I say, they follow trend, right? So if they have, for instance, for example, I see guys put up like a seat, right? Put up a seat on group chat and say, man, I'm selling this seat.
Mm-hmm.
And then I come along, I want to buy this seat. And I would ask you, Paras, what do you think of that seat? That's a nice seat, right? If you tell me, yeah, that's a nice seat, I will buy that seat. That might be a nice seat, but that seat might not fit my geometry. We have to teach riders all these things because I might buy a seat that looks good, but it's too narrow for me. Right, but you see what I'm saying? So but also look at this. If you buy a seat for $300, check this out. And you come to me and say, Davido, and you show me the seat, and I look at you and say, pal, that seat don't fit you. You might get offended, you know why? Because you just paid $200 for the seat and you think you bought the right seat. You already feel that you made a wrong decision, right? So if we could get past these things, pal, we have a lot. Because, man, I'm telling you, the state of cycling in Belize right now is amazing, pal.
Yeah.
I never see so many riders come out of Cairo and come all the way to in Creek Dude in a race. I was like, what? So if we could just implement some of these little things, just listen to guys, we're willing to teach them, and they could go very far. But you have to stop using the word shitting. That was another thing to say. Long time ago, I said, you shit long time. Okay.
But I can't tell you. Actually, I can't tell you never ride shit Davido cross country.
No. I mean, I was proud, dude. I was saying it too.
And most of my top Belizean was in the top 20 that finished the cross country.
Well, the thing is, they were contesting, right? They contested. They was contesting. So once you contest, then that's all you could ask for. You know what I mean?
John DeLong with that second break, only minute 6 seconds of video. The backward was
I think I tell you what I see from the line. I think I don't know how you never know how a rider is feeling. What I see plain and straight where John DeLong kind of took Corey out his waist, man. I see Corey made some good attack and put nice gap, and then 2-3 people saying as well, he just free wheel, man. I really see that. So I wonder
maybe the pressure of being a defending champ never would have my boy them to my Oscar. Right, because when you make a 2 moves in the and like he kind of back up when the same man around. So I don't want to be in the but he knew that being the defending champion, they're not the same, right?
So when I see, so like I said, you only could go from what you visually seeing and analyzing, but you can't go because the only rider know how it feels, right? But when I'm looking on the screen and I see Corey go down the road and attack, and then he put a gap, and then 3, 4, 5 guys boom get up and he start freewheeling. First thing I'm saying to myself, don't let those guys take you out the race. You are the fastest guy in the race. If you could get to that break, you win the race. So you don't worry, the guys that's coming on the wheel are faster than you, so don't worry about it. Just get, but that happens on those are the mind game, right? And I think he wanted to do it and do it alone. So that's what I observed from watching. But like I said, you never know if you may have, remember, I think he got a hit. I think Corey had a flat.
Early,
right?
Yeah.
And to be honest, bro, on that line, bro, that whole field was a region, man. They wasn't turning. They wasn't. You realize Legion did all the chasing to
most of it.
Most like 80%.
Yeah.
At the chase to Clayton Travis.
And then also.
And then also in
Lockwood Lockwood was from Coity, man.
Yeah.
They did a lot of work as well.
Mm-hmm.
But this is my point, that if you continue to bring good foreigners, you have a good race, because if the good foreigners know how to ride, and so when they know how to ride, they ride. That's the foreigners. That's the people ride race internationally. Nobody sit down and watch a big 5 minutes on the video. When they go 50 seconds, but they did the match. They keep that area 105, 53, 54. That's it. Time gap 53. They might make no think of that. That's so good riders do now. No riders we can ride bicycle, no bicycle. Make go for 5 minutes, like 20, 22 cross country. When you have 6 minutes to carry, and it's Pope, Marlon, and Jangulan. The good riders that do that video, they make big over you 6 minutes before you start chase, and step it up quick. And so I was impressed with the Belize, and the hell on that video. And next time I hope that you first of all, I listen to not red people when they tell about not being no top foreigner, and not listen to no fanatic as well, where they think that the race out, we were out. But
this is what I have to say about that, pal. The vetting, right? Two things. If the vetting remain the way it is, so long as they are following the vetting process across the board. I'm not saying selective here, where you might hold Legion, you might hold Valvoline, you might hold another team for different standard, right? Once you start doing that, then you'll have the problem. Now, if you change the vetting process now, like what you say, it's opening up, then they have to change the vetting process like what it is right now. Yes, you'll have problem. Right, but what I'm saying, and black and white too, you have to get rid of that. That makes sense.
That's a policy.
No, this is
I don't have CFD by that.
I want to tell you something that I saw. So when Padilla came that year, Padilla had 3 riders, right?
Every time they got a training.
3 riders.
Yeah.
Which other team have 3 riders? Which other foreign team have 3 riders?
Legion?
No, only Corey and Justin came those years.
No, Corey was Legion. Man Vegas.
Right. But no, I'm not talking for this year. This year, I'm saying in the past. You have 3 Guatemalans, 3 skilled Guatemalans.
Right,
I'll just show you. But I will point out something to use sometime how it looks, or like if I'm looking from outside looking in, when I look at you being the 2 Padillas and Hula Hula here, right?
No.
There are 3 riders.
Carlos and the Lopez, Hula Padilla.
Right.
Okay.
Right. 3 riders.
Yeah.
Legion had 2.
2, yeah.
Corey Justin, right?
Yeah.
Corey Justin. Other than that, which other team had 3 foreign riders or 3 riders?
No.
Right. So I'm saying for that process right there, I don't know the process, but I'm saying you had Corey, Justin. Why they didn't allow to bring 3? So they could have 2. So I'm saying right away you
should bring 1 more.
Exactly.
Like a training.
All right. Well, next thing I noticed this year, and I'm not gonna make no stink, but this is what I noticed. I was concerned how did Lopez got to Belize afterwards. I think he applied a couple of times and they didn't.
I don't know if it's applied.
I think so, but what Erson told me that I think what happened is that when he was supposed to come, he couldn't come because Guatemalan team and Hungarian. But also the thing is, I don't like also with these guys, pal. You examine Lopez resume.
He's good.
I mean, Lopez resume is more scarier than
Lockwood.
And then we Lockwood, the other guy from Legion. That
the one that disqualified?
Right. You see, I mean, this dude is not Lopez is no pushover. Exactly. But the thing to me that gives them the advantage, they don't have a license. Which is crazy, right? But I'm just.
But you see my point that if a Dashway
the veteran all the rules. Only have vaccine who they go.
Exactly.
Some vaccine who is coming. Only to get ready who they go. That's
When I saw that, and when I saw that right there, Belizean was afraid of Alejandro Hula. But you see, the record is not doing on this good record.
This boy come by. This boy by
so maybe the team thing is not even working, guys. We need to ride alone. But I'm just being funny. But you see what I'm saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that because he don't have a license. I mean,
you have a license, but you don't have a pro license.
When I see my man, it was like, wow, Paddy cannot back water for him. So based on paper, right? So I'm just saying, so a guy like that, because of the license, allowed him to come to Belize. He was Optica Deluxe.
No.
So when I look at that, I'm like, he was a hard dude, and he showed right in his riding. He showed the riding.
Yeah.
You know what he come.
If he shows that he's riding, he shows that he look at Barapaya.
Do you imagine if he bring a team? He came alone. Let's imagine 3 guys like that. Right? So these are just things I'm noticing based on the betting process with the licensing, where I'm not too, because I know, we race in Mexico, and these ride just, the Mexican will let us do to ride in the States.
Yeah, but they don't have no license though. They don't have no pro license. When America, Europe, then got a pro license.
And I think that's what slip us through, because we only go pay, because if you go by, if you say let's say the argument to be he don't have a license, right? Alright, so what the next thing you go buy? They watch the stats. Central America and this, that. I mean,
but by then they know you. But this you say you will get it. I will know you.
No. No. I'm not saying you can't come. I'm just saying that the caliber rider. If our argument is that this one is too good, but this one is not too good, I'm saying that this dude here that won, he's not easy. He better than him before. So, so the betting process, get rid of that. Because you have these problems, like right?
If we want to go forward, you have to get rid of that betting process, and whosoever there is, don't have to get rid of all of it.
But then if you get rid of the vetting process, what will be the standard that we judge by? Because there have to be some kind of standard too. So even if you get rid of the one that's on paper right now, you have to still put one in place.
International.
So how many of you have 250 guys riding? How much guys on the ride class?
We have 175.
That's the limit?
Yeah.
So you can imagine that list to come ride in Belize.
Look good.
You see what I'm saying? So maybe that's...
We go farther though.
Yeah. You're talking about...
We're not left, right. We're not left, right, wrong, and wrong. That's what
then you know the problem will be then the problem will be right back here, because then it'll be like everybody will start arguing about the guys that got invited, but they didn't make it because the list was, there was 175 people. And then guys come up to you and tell 3 years now he be trying to come to Belize and he still can't get on. So you have to have something in place to avoid all that. So
no. We are saying the first 175. And then you
give you mean like the first 175 that
register.
Okay.
Yeah, simple. You already register early. So you're good. Then you go on. We have I didn't do cross country. We have a limit to Belize level too. Not everybody you want to believe. You want one man by telling the car. That video is gearing for us as a country to go forward in cycling. If you want a Pan American Championship right there. You want me to Pan American Championship, come on, better everybody, okay? So no, you are against man who are bad at this corner, but you are telling me this corner, so you are, I can't tell everything. You are shitting a man corner with corner. But then we jump our plane July, we are against the one that buy.
But to be honest, right now, but to be honest, I can see Belize is not even in that place where we invite people that know the ride. All the guys that's been coming to Belize is very good, man. I'm serious. I mean, they got, that's why. Dude, Corey, that was 23 miles an hour, man.
And how did we feel against them?
We feel off good.
A point.
Yeah.
I wish we should go better every year, though. The Belize should improve. We don't go back way.
So I think, like I said, if Belizean could find a way to
you try move what small code cross now. You can move the 69 man finish. Only 69 man Belize for the Robo, but the same for the Robo now. You want to get a select crew who represent Belize in an international event. That's what I do. That's like you move there, forget that core, and then you want to come up, the Delta Rojas, and they want to come up, I get in an echelon there. Then I call the one move forward in cycling. So
and I think what's going to happen then is that cross country will, if it would go the way you said, the standard will open it up. I think Belize will get to a point now where cross country riders Belizean will be limited. So you would have to be maybe the weekend warrior champion, cross country champion, the 50.
Internationally when they do the race right there, when you come up, Creme Classic,
exactly, and then we pick the top 3 or something.
The top 3, the top bunch.
So that could be something to be looked up. But I truly believe in science, and if they can adapt to the science of riding in Belize, man, we could go far, pal, and we have to drive that home. We cannot go into the guests no more. The ride gears are too big, gears are too small, seats are too small, handle are too wide. They think that the simple thing there.
That's true. Like when you buy for Green Guy, come up and Jocelyn code. Then I think guys, you want people to help Jocelyn. You want people to be, I think, Champy. Champy, probably chat good. I think a Champy take a code. A Green Guy, we don't have Champy. Just play football good. Yeah. Then I guys who want to get together with Davido, help out, especially in setting bicycles, show the ergonomics of cycling and the science behind cycling. And that's where eat, where drink, and everything like that.
And that's where, I mean,
we could do without a lot of money. It helps those guys to ride better by getting so bike fit.
I always tell guys, but I'm aware of my experience with biking and stuff. And when I used to do these classes, the amount of stuff I learned, and the more you learn stuff, the more you realize I didn't really know, right? And then you still don't want to let go of the habits because you don't want to know and feel that man, I was wrong the whole while, right? I mean, a simple thing like one bike size on one bike, right? Where guys are too small, exactly, and
step so hard, seat back too much, front too much.
So you look at a bike and you might see a guy 6 feet right at 58, and I 6 feet and right at 56, and then you see that the video I want to ride at 56, but remember your legs might be high. Right, so your body geometry, all these stuff, your leg inseam, and if we could get to that, first of all, the lot of discomfort you have on your bike will go out the window.
Yeah, because a lot of people get discomfort from bicycle.
That don't have anything to do with the race.
That move the race.
Right? So if we could implement these things and get people to help us to implement.
Well, I don't do honest though. We need for get down the Griga, get down the Justin, and try to get anybody as old as a bike old, but if you get a sit on a bike, the discomfort, you're going to stop at the discomfort, they will ride better.
You know, one of the things they teach us at bike fitting class, which is crazy, is that one of the first things they ask you to touch your toes. And I was like, what? But you touching your toes will depend on how your aggressive your bike is set up. Because you might some people exactly
somebody fixable right on. But it was them. Or we get him like me, I wear a higher step, but you can't go exactly. I should have my breathing. So I can't wear I sometimes I breathe down the CD up there. Right? I get it like a pro. If you are pro, so then you will look like a pro.
Yeah. It's it's just so much to unpack with that. It's just, I mean, it's amazing. Like I said, these guys when they come here, they already know that. It's so funny. If you notice you watch most of these panels, some of them might look funny on their bike when they're riding. But don't worry about that. If they got bike fit, that's their geometry to ride the bike.
Yeah. Americans and all the Central American countries want to be big fit. They be like big fit, so they want know too. So then it was the point that we they know. So don't know could beat it, yeah?
Well, no, it could beat you, but they know certain things about you family because they could see through you. If I like for me right now, I could go right with a group of us and I could tell you who the over pedal, who the under pedal, who the pedal square. I could tell you 9 out of 10 times your seat to wide to narrow. Quite sure. And another seat, I got another seat, his hip rock a lot. Because his sit bone is not on his seat, so that's so they go. Right? And these guys know these things.
I see that we want
they know
36, 145, 145.
That's the reason for that.
Yeah.
But these guys know because they teach them.
Yeah.
And so when everybody know, then the playing field is level. Because now it's going to buy down to skill on the bike.
Mm-hmm.
But you cannot come with a bicycle that's not even set for you right away. You at a disadvantage.
Sure.
And I know that I already know, oh man, his seat too high. It's just a matter of time his back's going to start hurting. These guys know these things. They're stupid.
They want to wait out.
They know.
They wait out.
They know. And that's what that's
science.
Yeah, it's science. It just buy along to the way they
I don't need that science in the world. I never read science. Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to show a perfect example. When I used to ride. When I did my first Cairo, I wanted to take 2 bottle cage. And the older guys was telling me, don't take 2 bottle, just take 1 because you have to learn to suffer. So when the cross country come around, you're going to feel better. That was craziness. Man, I went and did that stuff, man. I almost fell out when I got home.
That used to did my father. I've been doing 95 class country champion. My first class country, my father never did it. My father gave me one thick black nail. And my father decided when he put under his tongue when he win cross country. So I said, but what was the reason for nail on your tongue? He said, sir, don't get thirsty. No, I can't fool no care. I've been nail under my tongue. But then I take cross country ride that so like that. Right by 3 miles, I didn't know these people I was nail. When I get back from cross country, I'll be that super nail. I said, I got a body hold it. Now I'm going to do last video. But no, I tell you, don't get to do. But don't get a good cabins in their hat. They put something in when they put on their shoes. But then they do all those out that video so that they don't get thirsty, they just make they're hungry. But eventually in our cross country, so my bad vision do 9, 10 hours cross country, you don't get thirsty that video. That's why my person video right here. He said, oh no, the right bicycle that agree. I try why. He said, when they drop down, I said, oh no, how to drop down? You drink 1 bottle of water, chop a little, you chop a little, you drink thing. But then they drop down because then they consume no water. And so we were brought into cycling with their ignorance.
Right. And it became a culture tradition for us. So if somebody comes in,
I tell you, teach you something. And when the Americans are coming up, when the Zabumana Posecoe bring coach from outside, then we realize when we 2 are about for and I think we don't know what
we were sitting and having a conversation, and I said, Melvin Torres, shout out to Melvin Torres.
Oh, Melvin Torres, he's watching Torres.
Stan's Bowman. Man,
Melvin Torres make a second.
Those guys knew.
They knew. Yeah,
because there's really
the video that way.
Yes, there was moving, right? But I'm saying knowledge goes a long way, but we was just writing. And so what I want to encourage you, writers to do is go research. If somebody tells you go research it.
That on these things for ride bicycle, they don't know where you can research it.
Yeah, you can research it and you can see what the other guys are doing.
If you don't believe me, I don't research it. I know that. The only way to ride better, like if you do the science. And so definitely that thing. So we're right down par, we have the next 5 minutes. So that'll be that quick power.
That's with the top.
We start too. So we are winding down.
Entertainment break.
Okay. Yeah, so we are winding down power. We're not break. We're winding down. We are done it. I done 5 to 9. Definitely. And Dave, give you just finish up there before you go. You said it right now, so if you don't believe we go up on the internet,
check it, man. Check
it, bro. The need for though.
Because the thing is that
better.
everything that going to work for everybody. So if you find something will work for you or a program will work for you, just stick with the program, right?
But Davido, I personally still believe, science there, they need gym, Davido.
Yes, that's part of it.
They need intervals. They need time trials. They need motor pacing for keeping the speed. Because you alone or your team alone, my Valvoline team, Davido can't ride on 6 hours ride on average 25 miles an hour. They can't do that. So forget that speed. And you don't have to motor pace 100 miles or 120 miles. I told them also. You don't have to motor pace 6 hours, but certain part of the ride, Davido, and Mr. Buck was in the ride. You got a car on back, Mr. Buck can be at 31. And then here, if we have it high now, the last part of the ride.
One thing I want to see come back in Belize, right? And this new generation got away from it is that when they're doing these long rides for cross country, I'm not a fan of how 6 guys from one team goes one way, because when you ride in group, not only you go faster, but you basically mimicking the race, right? And that's what we used to do a lot of. So when the race come around, like for instance, say that this is my first cross country, right? I'm training. All I do is train with 6 guys.
Mm-hmm.
But then cross country, there I go line up with 175 guys. How do I handle a crowd? You know, when you're doing those group rides, you're learning bike handling skill. You're learning how to maneuver through accidents.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much stuff is going on right there. So when the cross country comes up and you start riding a group, right, where wheels are like next to each other and stuff, you don't panic, right? So
we don't do it a lot with Pope and Corona, we may start analyze, but then I go in half season come October to January, we just do it. But they're really important.
I show you something. When Mr. Guns race started years ago, right? I used to go behind that race. That race used to average like 18.7, 19 miles an hour. But what happened? He repeat that race over and over and over. Now these guys are averaging 25 miles an hour. So if you start training from October, November in a group, and they're doing 100 miles, that 100 miles that 6 guys can do in a 5:25, man, 50 guys probably do that in 4 something. You know, so if they can implement these things, because I don't see the sense that a team can go like that, like if you're gonna go learn, like, you know what I'm saying?
Basic.
Right, like with statics, right? Put a guy on the front, stuff like that. But if you really want to make everybody get faster, because they'll be doing it over and over, everybody becomes faster and becomes strong. And that's why so many riders came out of Kaya together, because not only they're having a lot of races, and that will help too with speed, but still, nobody will come out in numbers until win cross country. So if they could try and implement that, or try find a system where maybe they have voluntary service guys, because a lot of guys probably will find it difficult because of preparation, right? Like, you know, whether that gels or drinks or service, if they get flat, stuff like that, right? So that's something they can try too, and see how they should have.
It's in training that these guys should be implementing, should be trying to take stuff.
Yes.
As some guys complain, said, just make the catch come. And I said, try out something. To try out your nutritional try shall be in a training, and then you're getting ready for cross country, you're getting ready for the big classics. But we have enough time to be, like you said, to fully prepare for a cross country. Davido, you could never start training next month. Start small.
You know, I'll show you something, right? If like Corrales riders, and I'm talking Justin Williams and them, right? If I come to a Belizean guy and say, hey man, tell me something, how many hours a week you ride? Most of them probably don't even know, right? If I come to you and you tell me how many hours a week you ride, I can tell more or less your fitness level right off the bat.
Normally.
If I'm doing 20 hours a week, 25 hours a week, and you're doing 11, 8, as you know, much bigger mentally, right? Mentally, I'm talking about here, because you could still beat me in a race.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking preparation wise. So all these things we need to get wrong, learn these things, and these long rides, these fun. I mean, you see them happening in the States all the time. They fund the 100 miles. Even if they don't want to do like Mount Toba, they could do like men from October, September. These guys could be doing century rides. You know, 100 miles.
Yeah, towards my doctor, 100 miles was the override between October and January 1st. It was 100, basic 100. And then after that, we step it up.
And this is what we're saying is not for everybody, because it's how much you want it too, right? Because if you don't really want it, then what I'm telling you is waste of time. But if you really want it, these are the things you will have to go there and seek in order to get better, right?
Yeah. That will be on next week. Well, next week that we come to Weekend Rush Cross Country. And also, I guess we could talk about a little bit next week. But I need to set the program where you have people I don't have line up and thing for contact different things. Because the show not about cycling. So we got football lineup, we got basketball. I'm the president of the Basketball Federation. I try to link up Mr. Sir Chuck from here from Federation, Football Federation of Belize. I got the Commissioner of Police, Chester Williams, as well. And then I got my favorite friend, Uncut, Jules Vasquez, is like to come as well. And so we need to set the program. So I have somebody from Women's Department as well. But I want to come in and talk about general violence against humanity. Because the only man, woman they get beat, man they get beat in a house. Man they get beat in a house, that the man they get abused. But I spoke to someone, she told me that one man know about tell police that we don't have any beat up. But they so man go through mental abuse too. But you in a police station go tell any police that the woman they beat you. They might generally laugh at you. They make fun of you. They sit back and think so. That may be a topic we're going to touch too. Women have been abused, men have been abused, children have been abused as well in our homes and stuff. So then that's why I'm going to show the real talk, because those are topics that we know that they say people don't want to touch those topics,
including myself.
Yeah, we don't do it to someone. I would change the co-host when that topic come up. They say you want to do it. I really feel it because those are the topics that people don't.
No, but it's good. I mean, it should be broad and everybody get to say their piece.
I would like a conversation with Chester Williams and maybe an attorney, the police, the infringement of the police on human rights. I don't know, a good lawyer for talk. They told me a good talk to Chester, top attorney would be nice. Because police sometimes infringe very hard. Sometimes police do help as well. So I don't bash police and say police that are always the criminal, but police help as well. Sometimes they might overstep their bounds and stuff. And so, but a good attorney also would be nice with Chester as well. And those are some of the topics we want to do on the Real Talk and thing. And so we want to do a general show. This is not only cycling. We gonna stray a bit. You will have fun, David. If you don't do that one, you go sit on by the stool and rest. If you don't want to do that one, folks, it's going to be nice. This is the third episode, right, Paul? This is the third episode. David, would like to give a closing remarks as we close?
Yeah, I would like to say, man, I want to thanks for the supporters, the people that watch this show and continue to support this show. Thanks also to the sponsors to make this possible.
Yep. The
people that's behind the scene that's driving us.
A lot of people is here, but even when you get criticism, some people don't like to say their names as well. Some people like how generally hide though.
Yeah, because it's not easy, because when you do this. That's what I was saying, right? When you do anything that's open to social media, you're opening yourself to insults, and 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 most of us have family, and you don't want to be insulted by no one. So if we say things that offend, know that it's not done maliciously, So we want to get away from that malicious way of how we attack each other's and social media, and just try to support what each other do, And like I said, I want to thank the sponsors, the supporters, the people that keep watching this show and make it possible for us, And I want to say good night and hope to see you all next week.
Okay, folks. I'd like to say big thank you to all our supporters. our sponsors and people that continue to help us make the show possible. We don't get into the prize giving it, take on the time, we don't rush to sing, take the time to sing and be a big show, we don't so people want to give prize to that, we know what. But just take the time and ready for getting to the prize, giving it and thing, and we don't want to sound like we beg too much, though, guys. We don't like things like that. Send me this, send me that, no? We don't want to get into too much of that, though. So, in closing, I'd like to again reiterate the point that drivers, I don't think that no cyclist was knocked down off the bike in the station for cross country, which I applaud you and I applaud drivers for they're still also bullheaded drivers when they seem to respect cyclists as well. And so I don't really want to custom up or say I have to ask up, but please exercise constraint when you see riders on the road and motorists. Just bear with us a little bit, not have to rush. Reach up your going and have to rush. You not reach at it 2 minutes later than you would have reached, rather than push your vehicle through oncoming traffic and graze and seconds and stuff. So I'm not bashing right now, but that's absolutely to take care of it. Take care of the family, and so that the riders could train and get better, and so that next year maybe we can bring back the Gala to our country. But if we don't bring it back, as long as the riders are improving every year, that is my main concern, that we are improving. And nobody can tell me that this year Belizean cycling hasn't improved for this year. Nobody can say that. Belizean cycling has improved this year in the clubs. I mean, it's not like clubs, Guns, Weekend Warriors, Wake Up, all of it, everybody improved. So it shows that we are doing the right thing so far, and we continue to do the right thing. So let us continue. And the John Q public always tend to, after cross country, when they get beat, they kind of be upset and things. There's nothing for us to be upset about. We were a great race. Carlton Robinson was great. He made a few errors, but so what? He's young and he's learning, and that's how it goes with learning. And he did great, and I'm sure he'll improve, and the others will improve. And next year we can do better as well and continue to do better. The record was broken in a Southeast video. Nobody couldn't tell me the record. Ryan Bauman record. Ryan Bauman set the record in our strong north wind. Push her down. These guys end up in our headwind and broke his record. Have to improve. We're improving. 8 man, the first man, they break the record, break Bauman record as well. And then the champ, it was 7 supposed to break. It was 7, I think it was 6. I think I tried like my last one, my top 6 broke Ryan Bauman record. So we definitely improving. And the condition that they rode and they broke the record in is just a testament that our riders are improving as well. And so we did great. And so riders continue to train smart. If you don't ask question, you can ask question. If you ask question, go on Google, Mr. Google, tell anything, Mr. Google, they're free. Nobody charge for that. I think it's go and go people and work with that thing. So in closing, I go thank God as well, Davido. He continues to bless us. He continues to protect us. And that's where we always long for him to continue keep his eyes and his hands on us and protect us as we train on the treacherous road sometimes. And come next week, we'll do this again, and we'll come back and do it again. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks everybody that is caring for us, looking at us. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button. And we'll see you next week, same time, same place. Ciao.
I mean say yeah. It's all the real talk. With Mr. Palace, I mean say hey. It's all the real talk show. Now we speak the facts them. Mr. Palace, I mean say hey. And this a Palace on the real talk show. I mean say hey. We touch any topic, you know. I mean say hey. And this a Palace on the real talk show. I mean say hey. I mean say yeah. It's all the real talk show. Wisdom for all. with Mr. Palace. I me say hey, hey, hey. This are the real talk show. Now we speak the facts them. Mr. Palace. I me say hey, hey, hey. This a Palace on the real talk show. I me say hey.
Hi there, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph here, as you joined us every Thursday night for the Real Talk with my co-host David Yearwood, as we break down cycling, all the sports, views and everything in life on the Real Talk every Thursday at 7.
With Mr. Palace, I me say hey, hey, hey. This are the Real Talk show. Now we speak the facts them. Mr. Palace, I me say
I've plowed my land and sowed my seed. Patience make me wait and reap. I can fish from dusk till dawn. Yes, I can go back to my roots. I could fly and kite as high as I want without being troubled or distraught. I could plant up my cassava, cocoa and my yam again. I could put one kapal on my back and carry one whole sack. I could build my own house out of thatch and just relax all day on my back. I can ride on my bicycle, which is of a different model. I could plant up my herbs and make my own medicine. I could make my own wine and just stay high. Yes, I can go back to my roots, away from this so-called society world, where politicians and denominations were caught in corruption throughout the land. When others go silent and hate to mention, pretending that they weren't paying attention, far gone the people of this land. Yes, I can go back to my roots. Yes, I can go back to my roots.